Man, salute family. What's good? What's good? What's good? Just wanted to come hop on and do a real quick show. Uh, some of the brothers is busy. They moving around. Coach 67 Sports TV. He's on the road, but he's still already in the chat supporting. Appreciate you, Coach. Uh, Shout out to the mighty LDBC. But like I said, we're gonna be here for a good time, not a long time. I know the game is about to come on. UConn versus Michigan. So I know a lot of our viewers' eyes are going to be at that. So since we didn't do a show Sunday because it was Easter Sunday, just wanted to go ahead and get one out the way and do a show as I promised. Walmart Gonzalez. Man, but there was some. It's been an eventful weekend for sports, man. The USL is looking
That's
good.
Some very good games. I've been enjoying them games, man. So good football.
Yeah, very good.
Shout out to the Houston Gamblers.
Shout out to the Houston Gamblers, man. And in week 2, DC Defenders beat Columbus Aviators 44-26. The Louisville Louisville Kings beat Orlando Storm. No, the Orlando Storm beat the Louisville Kings 19-9. The Birmingham Stallions lose to the Houston Gamblers. I ain't gonna lie, I picked the Stallions to beat the Houston Gamblers, but the Houston Gamblers won 22-20. And the St. Louis Battlehawks actually is playing tomorrow against the Dallas Renegade in Frisco, Texas. Man, we need to buy a ticket or something, man, to see the games.
Yeah, we'll go out there, man. We can go out there.
Coach. But let's go back and talk about the Wilder fight, man. A lot of people still go bitching and complaining about how it was sloppy. You know what? Hey, Shakur Stevenson and the technical. I love boxing, but once in a while you just want to see a good scrap, a good bar fight, and that's what that was, man. So everybody, I need people to make up their mind because when Floyd Mayweather was fighting, oh, it's so boring. When Devin Haney was fighting, would be boxing beautifully, oh, it's so boring. With Shakur Stevenson, it's so boring. So when these two behemoths get in there and try to knock each other head off, you hear on some sports shows and in some YouTube channels, it's just sloppy to me, man. I didn't like the make up y'all mind, man.
Man, they don't know what they want.
But
if they got what they want,
go ahead.
Yeah, man. It's if they got what we covered it, man. We not gonna go into that. Those are just a good win for Champ. Just happy that was a good happy he won and that was a good comeback win for him. You know what I'm saying? He needed that. You can tell him get his confidence back. He still got his power and the words of Derek Chisora. So, I mean, whatever, like I said, whatever Champ does next, man, it is what it is.
Yeah,
if he like it, I love it.
Right, man. And y'all on the way in, make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe. Like I said, I know a lot of people are watching the game right now, so I'm not expecting a lot of views, but I know I'm going to get a lot of people in the replay. So y'all make sure y'all share, subscribe, continue to support the channel. Appreciate y'all. Coach 67 Sports TV said, what about Gotti vs. Ward trilogy? Oh my God. Talk about sloppy. But it was a war, and we appreciate it. That's one of the greatest trilogies of all time. We knew Ward was wasn't a technical fighter, a boxer. He was a slugger, and Gotti. Come on now, Gotti been knocked out so many times because he wasn't really defensively responsible, but he was a warrior. He was a slugger. So yeah, Coach, you right on that. 86 Ghost, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming by.
So 86.
Matter of fact, let me put my link in the Discord. I keep on forgetting to do that, man. But yeah, I like the fight. So I want to talk to that referee. That referee was horrible. That was one of the worst officiated fights I've seen. I'm gonna go and say ever. In my opinion, Deontay Wilder is right. He should never be able to referee a fight again.
Man,
go ahead, JB.
It's like this, man. When that fight should have been over like third or fourth round, when Wilder knocked him out the ring, and the referee helped him back in the ring, that should have been his team helped him back in the ring. That should have been disqualification, but.
Yeah, man. Be safe out there, 86. He said he out here doing Uber Eats. You be safe, man. Get that money.
Be safe, bro. Safe.
Coach 67 said, what about Ben versus Eubank Jr.? Again, man.
Those supposed to be technical boxers. Those supposed to be technical boxers.
They're supposed to be. But they're not. They don't fight like it. They don't fight like it at all. But shout out to Coach Hudson, man. Junior the Truth and 78 Sports TV, all the brothers, man, at LDBC for continuing to support Deontay Wilder, man, because it is needed. Because some of the criticism is very unfair to me.
And that's the only American heavyweight worth the damn right now. That's even in his 40s. I don't have faith in Jared Anderson. And
Adrian Crook, what's up, man? He said, "What's good? What's good, brother? Just talking about sports, bro."
What's up, Adrian?
Yeah, man. But I just want to see him to fight Anthony Joshua, and that's it. I think he need to go ahead and hang it up. He don't owe this sport nothing. He don't owe these ungrateful ass fans nothing. He gave us exciting fights. We could
go back to the Klitschko era.
People don't want that, man. People just cry and complain. We definitely could go back to the Klitschko era, but then no exciting heavyweight. Heavyweight division is boring. You remember that? When the Klitschko's had their reign, the heavyweight division is boring. Well, both fights were very sloppy. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. But ain't Boots Ennis fighting
Xander
Zayas. Who you got in that?
Boots gonna beat the shit out of Xander.
Really? Okay. Well, I picked Boots to win too, but you think it's gonna be a landslide? You don't think?
Xander's gonna be a good fighter, but I think Boots got another gear to him.
Okay. I can see that, but I think it's going to be a little bit more competitive than what a lot of people think, man. Let's go ahead and talk about the blowout. The South Carolina Gamecock girls in women's basketball, they got blown out against the UCLA Bruins 79-51. I'm not going to lie. I knew it was going to happen because it was a miracle, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong. And y'all hear me out before y'all attack me. They should have.
Oh, no.
What?
Adrian Cook said Booth going out like Jeff Lacey. Damn.
Oh, hell.
Not left hook Lacey. Hey, anybody who know Jeff left hook Lacey was a cheat code on fight night round 3.
Yeah, he was.
Those who know. But I'm sorry, Jared.
He had a decent run, and then when he started fighting the Joe Kawasaki Jr., he got beat bad.
Nah, man, I think Boot. Man, look, man, I think, but that's what happens when Adrian. This is why us and the brothers in the LDBC is trying to get black fighters to fight, go for legacy. So I don't give me, anybody who's been in the fight before, man. Especially when you got 2 dogs, you can lose a fight, but you don't fight people who you don't supposed to fight. That makes you more of a coward than me. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, Boots need to fight the people he's supposed to, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with the Victor Ortiz? Both of them, I wanted him to see him fight, not Victor Ortiz, but what's that boy from Virgil Ortiz? But I think, man, if you don't fight his who he's supposed to fight, he's gonna be like another Boo Boo Android, man.
Oh.
Because people don't understand how good Boo Boo was before he got older, man. And he just bullshitting.
Same thing with Keith Thurman. Same thing with Keith Thurman got aged out, and then they fed him to the young boy, Sebastian Fedor, and you saw what happened.
Beat the dog shit out of him.
I want to see Fedor. I want to see what Fedor is going to do against better quality competition. Yeah, I want to see it too.
Let me tell you something. They better hope that Errol Spence don't go back to the old Errol Spence like when he fought Kell Brook. They better hope. So that Errol Spence be anybody.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when he fought a prime Kell Brook and he just beat the dog, went to his country and beat the dog shit out. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and everybody worried about the accident, he got in. And
man, I just hope he heal. Just like Deontay, I think Errol just needs some time to heal. He took a bad loss. Bud Crawford, one of the greatest of all time, gave him an ass whooping. That happens when you fight the best. But you know what I'm saying? Now he just healed, get his mind right, get back to it. I don't look at Fedor like this unbeatable character. Man, but man, you started talking about UCLA, man.
Let's talk about it's an open topic, so it's all good, y'all. I appreciate y'all staying active in the chat, giving us something to talk about. Appreciate y'all. Jay the Six said, "What y'all think of the Malone hiring?" So UNC Tar Heel signed Malone as a new head coach. He won a chip with the Denver Nuggets, so I like it. A lot of the UNC Tar Heel fans don't like it, but I think it was a smart hiring. Yeah, that
who they have in mind? All these people that don't like it, who they got in mind other than Malone? People talk all that shit, but you ain't who was better than Malone?
EJ needs some tune-ups. Don't jump in there right there with Zoo or Fedor right away. I agree. I think he need to fight some tune-ups, just to see where he at, like Deontay did.
Fight you some tune-ups, bro. Beat you some trash cans, bro. Don't shit. Play Madden on Pro, and then play on All Pro, then play on All Madden. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So don't just jump in All Madden, all of shit. That can be bad. Shit. So but EJ, so I think he can beat Zoo.
I think so too.
Fedor is a dangerous fight. I think he needs to tune up for Fedor because I think Fedor is dangerous. It's too dangerous for him.
Oh, dangerous. Yeah, he's 6'6", and the boy is coming and Coach last show. After we was talking about the fight, Fedor is learning to use his height, which is dangerous because he got power. And he learned to punch. He now not learning. He knows how to put his punches together. So it's not going to be easy as him going inside against he's 6'7". He's 6'7" with long arms. So it's going to be hell. It's going to be hell. Because Brian Mendoza, he caught Sebastian Fedor trying to box small on the inside. And when he caught him with that hook, Brian Mendoza was able to sit on that shit. Was able to sit on it and got him out of there. And Fedor ducked right into it. Knocked him out. And that's probably the only way you're gonna have to take chances on the inside against Fedor. And that's not gonna be easy now, unfortunately. Oh, Fedor Duck Crawford, man. I'm trying to tell you, y'all. A lot of people talking about something. Oh, Fedor can't Fedor will kill Crawford. No, he won't. I'm telling you right now.
That's Crawford not gonna be different. What you think. He's different. You saw what he did to Canelo?
Yeah.
That's different.
And I tell you right now, Canelo destroys Fedor. Within 4 rounds.
He should. His steroid taking ass.
Yeah, he did. But, man, what else in boxing going on? I'm just really wanting to see if that AJ fight gonna be made, man. Deontay on the AJ fight.
They're not gonna fight. That's strategically a bad matchup for AJ.
And he know it.
I don't care how people say he levels above Deontay in boxing. It's a bad matchup for AJ because AJ always get hit with a right hand, and that's Deontay's best punch. He got knocked out with a right hand in the Triple D fight, in the Dubois fight. Yes,
he sure the hell did.
Then,
Big Reg was good, man. He said, "What's up, good people, man? Just sitting here talking sports before the game is on, I believe." So we're gonna be here for a good time, not a long time. Matter of fact, y'all make sure y'all support this brother. Matter of fact, most of these brothers in here, content creators, especially Big Reg, J6. Of course, Coach 67 Sports TV. No, he doesn't need any introduction. So make sure y'all support these brothers.
Yes.
Yes.
And let me tell you something.
Facts.
Yes, I agree.
Carrying a bomb. I agree, man. People don't.
Adrian Crook, that was a dangerous bum though.
Yeah.
Let me see. Derek Chisora is one of those fighters where he has a lot of losses, but he can beat some of your favorite heavyweights
If
on
they
a
ain't on
good
that,
night
yeah.
if they're not on their game. He's a heavyweight. What's old boy that y'all remember that dude that fought? He fought Andre Ward, Kovalev, and Darnell Boone. He's a heavyweight. Darnell Boone.
Mm.
That's Derek Chisora. If you go in there looking at his losses, thinking you gonna whoop his ass, you gonna get your ass whooped. Hey, but that's how Derek fights all his fight is to make it a ugly fight. And
Yeah, cause
Deontay,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Crook. That was actually smart because you got to think if I'm fighting you, Crook. Let's say you 6'6", and I'm taller than you. I'm gonna make it ugly too. I ain't gonna let you sit back and sit on your punches and get me with the end of your jab. I'm gonna go in inside and make it ugly. So I can't blame him
I
because
can't blame Derek for that.
yeah,
That's how you do it. That's how Keith Thurman should have done against Fedor. Make it ugly, because you're not gonna outbox him. He too long for that. Pause.
right. Pause. Since they friends, I think Wilder held back. They were cheating into. Yes, Lord, that referee need to be fired, man. Referee was garbage. And then Derek ain't slick. I like Derek Chisora, but he was getting out the ring on purpose. He felt some of the punch. He's like, F this. Let me get a break.
Adrian is still a bum. Right?
Hey, and I understand, man. Derek Chisora never could win the big fights, but they love him. They love him in the UK, which I wish a lot of our American fight fans had the same way with our boxers. That's all I'm saying. You get one loss, you a bum. That's I call it the Floyd Mayweather syndrome.
Everybody think they're gonna retire undefeated.
Yep. Yep. But sometimes even the greatest of all time had L's. Muhammad Ali.
Mike Tyson got his ass whooped a couple of times.
Yeah. Yeah, you take a risk. You risking the L, definitely.
When you fight people you supposed to fight, that's why we like football. Football, you can't duck nobody. The best gotta play. And basketball, we the championship of the Final Four or the tournament. I mean, in March Madness is happening now. You can't duck nobody. The best is playing. Boxing is the only sport where the top motherfuckers are allowed to duck each other and not be held to no consequence.
Yeah, and I suspected that, Coach. Fedora's cherry picked Thurman. He wanted that Thurman name on his resume. Yes, he did. Adrian Cook said nothing about those losses. That shit was horrible. He aged out bum stats now. Well, that's your opinion, Adrian Cook. Well, he is getting old. He was getting old, so that's another reason.
Now he retired, so I guess he agree with you too.
But let's talk about real quick the ass whooping that Coach Don Staley had to go through against UCLA, which I knew was gonna happen. I was hoping the South Carolina girls had a better showing, but that Lauren Betts, she's 6'8", 6'9", something like that. Yeah, I knew she was gonna give them problems. under the goal, man, under the basket, and she did 2 blocks, 11 rebounds, 14 points, and then Jaime Jaquez's sister, Gabriela Jaquez, went off. She had 21 points. And Joyce Edwards could not get it going because the Dale Betts. But it was just an ass whooping, 79-51.
I like Don too, man.
I like
but
Don.
They got their ass whooped. Congrats to UCLA.
Congrats to UCLA. But what was going on with Coach Gino at UConn? He tried to say that Don Staley was mean, trying to be rude to her, to him, and didn't shake his hand. Which I watched. She did shake his hand. What the hell he talking about?
He lying because he got his ass whooped. And they've been whooping asses all this year. Now they finally got their ass whooped. And now he acting like he just thinking of shit. Because he didn't want to shake Don's hand. Them girls whooped their ass. And they wasn't supposed to win either.
Yeah, that's my thing. I knew y'all know how like a low, let's say in high school football playoffs, no matter what state, a lower tier seed, a team that may be like 7-5 or something, upsets a team in a weak conference that was 11-2 or undefeated or something like that. Then they go into on the next round and play the defending state champions to get their brakes beat off of them. That's what happened to the game.
Basically. What's up, Mr. Shelton?
Mr. Shelton.
Squad, baby.
Squad all day. Bomb squad all day. Yes, sir. He gave Usyk his best fight at heavyweight, Crook. Yes, he did.
He did. Sometimes the best fight when you fight one of these technical motherfuckers is to make it ugly.
Yeah. Edge Cruz said, I haven't liked Don since BTA my Jags. Yeah. Yeah, that was a great ass whooping. Great, great ass. She said she did. I saw the tape. Yeah, we all saw it. He was just mad because they were supposed to beat
South Carolina.
Those versions of the Gamecocks. Because she got a young team, Don, and she gonna be reloaded next year. But I just knew once the Gamecocks play the UCLAs of the world, they were gonna get beat. They're gonna be overmatched. Coach 6-7, they ran up the score up on my Lady Jags, so that's what they get. So yeah, we got 2 Southern Jags fans in here. They like how the Lady Gamecocks beat the brakes off them. Yeah, I hear you. She didn't have to do them like that. Yeah, that was excessive. That's running up the scoreboard. Big Red said UConn ladies played one bad game and that's what happens. Yeah.
Yep. That's all it takes in the tournament. You can be whooping everybody's ass all year. You play one bad game and you going home.
Coach by making it a bum club fight. Yeah, Crook don't like Chisora, boy. But I respect that because he with the home team. Yep, you can't outbox Usyk. Yep. But yeah, and so now we got UConn men going against Michigan. Michigan is up
What's the score?
11-7. Michigan is up 11-7.
Okay.
So I picked UConn to win, but Michigan got a squad, so I could be terribly wrong. I could be terribly wrong.
And they got that trader on the team.
Oh, Cadeau, yeah.
Cadeau used to be a former Tar Heel, y'all. Damn trader. We needed his ass this year too, because we didn't have a true point guard. We had a bunch of shooting guards trying to play point guard.
Perpetrating as point guards, yeah.
Yes. And then when we played somebody like Virginia Commonwealth, who had a bunch of point guard, we got exposed.
Yep.
Send our ass home with the quickness. Bro, that shit the funniest shit out of book.
That wasn't that some hilarious shit. That's if that would happen to me, I wouldn't even fight no more. You gonna say I love you, then gonna hit my ass? I was man.
What Bernie Mac say? What Bernie Mac say on Soul Man? The Samuel Jackson character. So you gonna look me in my face and knock me the fuck out? He said, man, I love. He said, I love you. He did that. I seen somebody on Twitter put a meme up as when all my wrestling fan when Shawn Michael said, I love you to Ric Flair and super kicked the shit out of him. That shit was funny as hell.
I'm sorry, I love you. And you notice even with that punch, Derek was trying to roll out the ring. He knew he didn't want that shit. Let me tell y'all something. Don't be Wilder is older and he lost some of his explosion. But them punches still, the last thing to go is your strength when you get older. Ask people that fought George Foreman. Ask Michael Moore when he fought George Foreman. Ask
Michael Moore was beating the shit out of George Foreman until he got caught.
Yeah.
Then night.
HBK to Ric Flair. Right. Crazy, man. That was hilarious. But I'm just so glad he's in the win column, man. But anyway, let's talk about Lamar Jackson coming into OTAs or the training camp. So I'm talking to the Flock Nation now. I don't really care if people are outside, they have their opinions. Can some of y'all shut the hell up now? Cause we got
shut the fuck up.
We got Baltimore Ravens fans, y'all, that don't like Lamar Jackson.
Oh ass, man. I'm sorry, Jerry. You said we're gonna stop trying to chill out on the cussing. So.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. Water Speed was there for the combo. I'm talking about if you could. So he's still okay. Water is still athletic, but if you compare this Water to the Water in 2019, man, he would have been.
You'll see why a lot of people try to duck him.
Yeah.
Why Anthony Joshua ain't want no part of him.
Water's about to knock his head off. That's why he ducked and fell out the ring. Yeah, I would have done the same thing. I ain't trying to get none of that shit.
Jasor said, man, the hell with that CTE shit. I want to live. And he flew out the ring.
Coach 67 Sports TV today said Marshawn Lynch came to Southern Springs Showcase on Saturday too.
That was something, man. I know y'all, man. All the Southern Jaguars fans, y'all need to hit up Coach channel, man. He be giving y'all the background. He be showing coverage. He be showing the band going off and popping, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? The spring, he just did a spring game a couple of days ago. Man, hey, he's one of the channels that be giving y'all football year round, even in the spring.
Yeah, support the brother, man. J Bar, salute. He said, salute family chat. Thanks for coming by. My brother Brent Fox on the move, but still supporting. We know what it is, man. Appreciate you, man, for supporting. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all had a blessed Easter as well. I forgot to say that. Hope y'all had a blessed Easter. He said, I got everything on my phone. It's dropping heavy this week. Yes, sir. Can't wait to see it. Not wait to see it. But why people think because some of the star players are not at the facility right away that they're not working? Especially
Because that's a narrative. That's a narrative they wanted for Lamar, and people don't know that Lamar went to OTAs a couple of years ago. He didn't go to the one last year because that was the year after he won the MVP. After I won the MVP, why the fuck am I going to OTAs for?
Because
I'm the best player I'm one of the best players in the league. Why I need to go to OTAs for? And the man got businesses. He's a businessman.
Coach Success Sports is training camp. Who cares? Exactly.
But now I understand why he had to go to this one because he got a new coach. That's understandable.
Right.
But man, if he goes out and put up them insane numbers he did a couple of years ago, where he had like 40 something touchdowns and like 4 picks, I don't want to hear y'all talking about that man in OTAs. And especially if they F around and win a Super Bowl, then they really gonna be sick. But then we gotta see what that O line. I don't like how that O line is looking. That O line look kind of, but we'll get into that later in the year. So
yeah, we definitely will get into that, man. Nobody talked about Brett Favre not going to OTAs, no training camp for you, man. See, people don't want to talk about that, Coach. People don't want to talk about that, Coach.
All them picks Brett Favre threw, he should have been the first one in that.
Double standard for real.
And I like Brett Favre and until I found out he was an F boy stealing money out of his own state.
Yeah.
To build some BS.
Trying to tell you. Huskies and they tied it. No, they in the lead now, 16-13. UConn against the Wolverines. Huskies 16, Wolverines 13 for right now. Still in the first half.
Oh, for sure, Coach. We already know that. What's understood only got to be explained. We already know that.
So I want to talk about this, JB. What's going on with all these former players from Colorado talking stuff about? Well, they're throwing like little shade comments. It's not direct, but everybody know what they talking about. They throwing shades at Deion Sanders and how he run the program. So
now you've been on that more than I have. Who talking?
So Jordan Seaton basically was getting to that. The reason why he was able to lose weight and get in shape was because he got in the atmosphere of LSU versus Colorado. He said LSU basically, it's time to go to work. It's no playing games.
Mm-hmm.
But so a lot of people saying is Colorado is Coach Prime being lackadaisical or being lax against the star players, and
I don't believe that. I think you have a training camp just like the other team. Now, some other teams may have their drills and practices harder or worse than some others. Fine, that happens. But at the same time, you have enough of time to get in shape. Now he went into Colorado, thought it was going to be a party. Because you remember when they first came in there, they first what was it? Their first year they didn't do so good. It was their second year where they was like they won like 8-9 games, right?
Yeah.
And then he started getting a lot of recruits, and then when Shedeur left, I just think people thought it was going to be a party. I don't think. I think the players thought they were going to get wins easier than they tried to get them. I can see how they played, especially on defense. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's a mindset, and that came from, hey man, that's something that Coach Prime do need to take responsibility of. I love Coach Prime. We a pro Coach Prime channel over here, but hey man, coaching is coaching. You know what I'm saying? I want to see improvement. We rooting for him. I don't want to see running backs getting 10 yards, per carry, every time they touch the ball. 5 yards per carry every time they touch the ball. They need to get that defensive line right. They need to make a decision who gonna be their quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Why did it take them till damn near the end of the year to find out that Julian Lewis was their quarterback? Because we knew it. I knew Ryan Staub wasn't it.
No.
And I already saw Caden Salter was not a spread quarterback. A spread quarterback. He's not going to be like Shedeur and throw it all over the place. He needs that option to take off and run with it. And then he'll get on play action and stuff like that. But the offensive coordinator they had was trash. And that all falls on Coach Prime since he is the head coach.
I think what he's doing this year, and I don't mean to interrupt you, he's allowing Coach Marion Brennan,
yes,
who's a program builder, to allow him to bring in the guys that he wants to build that with their go-go offense. So, which is smart. Let your offensive coordinators that, especially with the type of offensive coordinator Brennan Marion is, let him cook and do what he needs to do to get that offense right. And then the Colorado's defensive coordinator, was former linebacker from Vanderbilt back in the gap, Chris Marv. He's a very good defensive coordinator. He's very passionate. He's been around the league, or not the league. He's been around the NCAA. He's been linebacker coach at Virginia Tech. He's been bouncing around. But it's not like he's been. You can tell he's been there for a while. Programs for what was a good thing. I'm looking for if certain coordinators been bouncing around, like they've been fired and bouncing around. No, he's been with these teams a good minute before he moved on or pivoted. So that's a good thing. So so it's gonna be interesting how he molds that defense as well. Like you said, it is what type of dogs that they bring on in that defensive line, are they going to fit their scheme they're trying to do? Because I don't know what Rob Lipstein was doing, and he's an NFL minded, supposed to be NFL minded coach.
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
Unless that Coach Prime was trying to force a defensive back coach from the NFL to be a defensive coordinator, and that's not his thing. Was just the DBs, I guess. I don't know, but he
did it. He can't do it, John Harbaugh, man. He can't make like a Zach R, who's like a linebacker coach, into a defensive coordinator. Can't do that because you like him. Can't do that.
Right. And I see y'all talking to chat. Coach said Ted DiBiase Jr. wasn't big enough star to get away with it. Brett Favre.
I agree.
Aces Go said when he went to the OTAs and Falala stepped on his foot and hurt him, nobody said nothing. Oh,
nope.
Yeah, because John Harbogus knew he had to be held accountable for letting somebody of that type of talent trying to block for your franchise quarterback. That was unexcusable. I'm glad he gone. And Big Red said Ted DiBiase Jr. was let go. They said not guilty. Oh, yeah. We know what that is. Complexion for the protection.
Well, if that would have been Booker T, his ass would have been gone.
Booker T. The judge can't. You can dig it, sucker. Your ass in one of these jail cells. Can you dig it, sucker my ass? Get your ass in that jail cell. Yeah, you're right.
If that would have been Mark Henry, the judge would have been like, "Yeah, we're gonna send you to a Hall of Pain, all right." Put on this jumpsuit.
He actually just booked his first wrestling appearance. Wow. I thought they said he was getting convicted. No, I guess he's not. That's news for me, Big Reg. I thought he didn't get away with it either.
That's nasty work. That's nasty work.
He's gonna be at a WrestleCon.
Somebody need to whip his ass.
And motherfuckers on here and people on here, excuse my language, people on here talk about how bad Ahmad Johnson was and he was trash. But the nation, Kamala, I'm naming D-Lo and everything, know these crooked white counterpart wrestlers, but ain't gonna say shit.
Knowing that ain't shit.
But you on the line roasting the Ahmad Johnson. Get y'all asses out of here. Man, what's the score? Oh, Michigan got the lead again, 19-18. This is
gonna be a good game.
But y'all, we just wanted to hop on, just talk about just a little topics, man. You know, just not again. We're gonna be here in a good time, a long time. Appreciate all y'all who came and supported. Please make sure y'all hit the like button, share, subscribe. Also, do one of my sponsors, or not a sponsor, but just I love to sponsor these brothers, man. Shout out to Big Joseph Townsend, Old Hillside Bourbon Company.com. Go if you like bourbon, you like whiskey, you like cigars, hit these brothers up. They are black owned. You can just type it in Google or just go to your URL bar, type in www.oldhillsidebourboncompany.com. They get you some bourbon, they get you some cigars. If you into drinking or cigars or whiskey, It's good product. It's very good product. But JB, any lasting words before we conclude?
Hey, man, it was a good little quick show, man. Nice dialogue. Just me and you, we held it down today because the brothers was busy. You know what I'm saying? And we'll catch you. We'll try to catch you on, next Sunday. Hopefully, stuff happened during the week. Because during the off season, y'all, we let you know right now, we ain't going to have a show every Sunday if shit ain't happening. But if shit cracking just like, it did this week, this past weekend, then, expect us to have a show. But, when the football season on, we going to be cracking.
Yes,
What I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes, sir. But y'all, this was another installment of the Southern Baller Show. Man, y'all be blessed, and I appreciate y'all, love y'all for coming in and supporting. Y'all be blessed. HBCU
And
Fanatics
HBCU
Thursday.
Fanatics. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But y'all be easy, man.
Y'all be blessed.